I was deeply impressed with how I saw these Muslims living their lives. Alhamdulillah, my first contact with the Ummah were shining examples of how to live Islam.
This is the story of Gerald Dirksen, a well-known American priest who set out to compare the Holy Quran and the Bible. Initially, his goal was to uncover what he believed were errors in the Quran and expose them to the public. However, what he found instead was a miracle so profound that it shook the world and forever changed his life as a priest. What happened during his journey? And what did this priest discover in the Quran? Stay with us to uncover the incredible story. Gerald Dirksen was born in 1954 in a small village in Kansas, USA, into a conservative Christian family. Growing up in a deeply religious environment, Gerald attended church every Sunday and was captivated by the teachings of the Bible. Even as a child, he stood out in his dedication. He memorized numerous verses and passages from the Bible, excelling in his religious education. His passion for Christianity earned him recognition in the church, and at a young age, Gerald began delivering sermons that drew people to his thoughtful and compelling words. At just 15 years old, Gerald was officially ordained as a priest. By then, he had gained a reputation as a skilled preacher, known for his eloquence and ability to connect with his audience. His popularity continued to grow as he delivered speeches at churches and religious seminars across the country. Gerald's journey didn't stop at preaching. He pursued higher education at Harvard University, where he studied philosophy and theology. This academic path made him one of the most educated priests of his time. However, it was during these studies that Gerald began to question his faith. The contradictions and inconsistencies he found in Christian theology caused him to doubt the very beliefs he had devoted his life to. Despite these doubts, Gerald remained committed to understanding the truth. He decided to re-examine the Bible in depth, hoping to resolve his internal conflict. But instead, his research led him to uncover significant contradictions within the Bible, especially concerning doctrines like the Trinity and the divinity of Jesus Christ. This marked the beginning of a transformative period in Gerald's life. In the years that followed, Gerald distanced himself from his active church duties and began working as a professional psychologist. During this time, he encountered several Muslim families in the United States. He was struck by the moral values and ethical standards upheld within Islamic communities. Compared to the increasing moral decline he observed in non-Islamic societies, the strong principles of the Muslim community left him deeply impressed. Intrigued by these differences, Gerald decided to study the Quran, the book that guided Muslims. His initial intention was to compare it with the Bible, expecting to find faults, but instead he discovered astonishing facts and historical accuracies within the Quran. For example, the Quran's account of Prophet Joseph refers to the rulers of Egypt during his time as Malik, kings, whereas the Bible incorrectly uses the title Pharaoh. Modern archaeology has confirmed that the title Pharaoh was not used during Joseph's era, but came into use centuries later, during Moses' time. This revelation amazed Gerald. How could a book revealed over 1,400 years ago contain such precise historical details that even the Bible had gotten wrong? Gerald also found other stories in the Quran, such as those of prophets Abraham and Joseph, to be more logical and consistent compared to the Bible's versions. The Quran's arguments for monotheism and its refutation of idolatry resonated with him deeply. After years of study and reflection, Gerald's search for the truth led him to Islam. In 1993, he publicly recited the Shahada, the declaration of faith, in front of a gathering. His wife followed in his footsteps, and together they embraced Islam. Gerald dedicated the rest of his life to sharing the beauty of Islam through books and lectures. His works, such as the Cross and the Crescent and Ibrahim, the Friend of God, inspired thousands to learn about Islam. Gerald's journey is a testament to how Allah guides whom He wills. His story reminds us of the importance of seeking knowledge and approaching others with an open mind and heart. What do you think about Gerald's incredible journey? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more inspiring stories. May Allah guide us all on the path of truth.